all the content at this time of the year can be really overwhelming because everybody tells you how you should set your goals and everybody tells you their way of what works for them. But the thing is, what works for this person might not work as well for yourself. So my purpose of this video is to show you how I set my goals, but also to emphasize that you can choose your own way to set goals. If you find your own method, you can try this one. I also just knew what I needed to do to plan my goals. So I actually don't have this method from anyone else, but I think it's a really basic one. So yeah, but it's how I planned my goals for the last 2 years, and they've not always worked out, but some of them have. But that is not the fault of the planning, but the fault of me really taking action or not. So let's get right in this video. Hello, my name is Rebecca. Welcome back to Rebecca's Life Advice. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, and I hope you had a happy new year. We're in January 2026 and it's just crazy because I feel like we just started 2025 and now we're here. So yeah, I'm just not really realizing it that we're at this point already. But yeah, it's 2026. I hope you had a nice Christmas and you could enjoy your New Year's. So let's get right into it. So the first thing I want to say is, if you feel like, oh, it's already January, my goal is already over, the time to set my goal is already over and I can't do that anymore because it's January and the year's already started. That's not true. Because I actually, especially this year and at the end of last year, in December I had really a lot going on, and so I just kept planning on the way. Just throughout December I was kind of thinking about what do I want from next year and what is my goal, and I actually have 3 main goals now, and yeah, this is what we're gonna talk about today. And also that what I wanted to say with this is I'm so sorry, but what I wanted to say with this is that you can set your goals at your own timeline. Like, you don't need to set goals, you don't need to have your goals ready right at January 1st. You can have your goals ready at February 1st and nobody cares. The thing is that you do what feels comfortable for you, and I think what is important to have goals, not just be like, yeah, I'm not gonna achieve them anyway, I'm not even gonna set them, because of course you're not gonna achieve them then, because you just threw your goal out of the window. Like, girl, that doesn't work like that. Yes, that's one very important thing. And also not to set too many goals. I think the first time that I've set goals for the new year, I honestly don't remember what these goals were. But I think the reason that I didn't achieve most of them is just because I had too much. I wanted to do too much, and after all, it's just a year, and in that year, I mean, I have 3 main things. I have work, I have my school, and I have my content creation. So these are also 3 things that my goals focus on. Not really, one is for fitness. But yeah, and you can't do everything. For example, you can do the third 3 months, you look that you have your finance sorted. Then after that, you look that you get your health in place and all that kind of rolling. Not everything you do in the first month of January. Exactly. So let's get into it, and I'm gonna show you my goals now. So the first goal that I have, by the way, if you see me glancing down, I have my iPad here. There are my goals written down, but I'm gonna show you them anyway. Yes, so the first goal of the year I have is to run 10 kilometers by October, because I signed up for the 10-kilometer run, 10k run in our city, and I'm not an athletic person. I've never really run before. I've tried while Corona was here, I've tried to run. I was like, oh yes, let's go running. I did it maybe like 2 times in this time we had lockdown. I think the lockdown was for 4 months or something, even longer, I don't know. Yes, but so I've never really run before. I've done some treadmill runs, but then every time after 4 minutes I'm just dead. So yeah, it's a challenge, but I actually went with my boyfriend. I went running with him, and it was fun. I really liked it, and we run 4K, so it's a good start. We're off to a good start, and yeah, then I did another one by myself, which was 3K, and that was really good. I think I ran a bit too fast for that. I'm a beginner. Back then I used the app Runner, which I can't anymore because you can't go further than 1 week plan without a subscription, and I don't want to make it a subscription. Yes, so exactly. And it's actually going good. But as I said, how I plan my goals. First of all, the question is, what do you want to achieve? For example, me, I want to run 10K until October. And a very important thing, you realize that goal is really specific. That is really important when you set your goal. Because if it's not specific, I mean, you can't just say, I'm gonna lose weight this year. Then it's like, how much weight are you gonna lose? How are you gonna do this? Until when have you lost this and this much weight? Like, you need to really plan it out. There's the method that's called SMART goals. So it is specific, it is measurable, it is timed, it has a timing, it is realistic, and it is attractive. So these 5 things should be part of your goal. That's why my goal is run 10 kilometers. It is specific by October 2026. And it is specific, it is measurable, it is actionable if I do the steps now to get there, because it's in October, so I have enough time. So that is a SMART goal. As I said, if you just want to say, yeah, I want to save some money, that's not a SMART goal. Like, say you want to save 10K until the end of the year. No, maybe that's not even realistic. You could depend. Yeah, never mind. We're getting off here. But yeah, exactly. That is a very important thing, and I always make sure that my goals are SMART. That especially that they have a time limit, that they have a fixed time when I'm gonna achieve them. Exactly. And then when you have your goal, when you have your SMART goal, I got the app Good Notes, and I found a goal planning pack here. And there are 2 additional questions. And the first one is that you ask yourself, why is this goal important to you? So why does it matter? And the desired outcome. I think these are 2 really good questions, because the why is it important, if throughout the year you're not in the mood to do your goal or to do that what you said you're gonna do, then you can look at your goals list and you can be like, oh, I wrote down that it's important because it supports my health and my cardio, which is what I wrote down for 10K. And then you're like, oh yeah, right, that's good for me. And then you're more keen on doing it than when you're not writing that down and when it's just a goal floating out of there in space somewhere or something. Yes. And the desired outcome with that goal is really clear. It's to run 10K. That's the desired outcome that we want. And better cardio, of course, but I just wrote down 10K. And then we have the action plan. So the action plan I actually have over here. I have like a whiteboard where I plan all of my steps. And the first step is that I plan the week ahead so that I can plan my runs a week ahead. So that I'm planning when I'm gonna run. And yeah, so far it worked really good, because my goal is to at least get 1 run in a week. I really want to do 2 runs, but at the moment I have a lot going on at school, so rather at least focus on getting one run in and do some more studying right now, and then when the studying time is over I can get back to 2 runs a week, because I think 2 runs a week would give me way more progress than 1 run. But 1 run is still better than no run. So yes, I'm gonna stick with that. And that's kind of my whole action plan. So plan the week ahead, plan the run ahead, and 1 or 2 runs a week. That's actually it. And if I don't go on the second run, I said I'm gonna go to the gym session, go do strength training and stuff. But yes, because of school I didn't have much time. I kind of forgot about that. I just read it before that I wrote that down. But yeah, sometimes there are, yeah, I think they're just priorities, and as long as if you still see that you achieve the goal, it's okay if you change a bit. Like, I think that's still fine. Yes, so let's move on to the second goal, which we're actually working on right now, because I want to upload 1 YouTube video a month. And there I'm also gonna plan my week, and because they're 4 weeks in a month, I'm gonna do the first week where I think of the topic. I'm gonna write a script. I actually didn't write a real script for this one, I'm just talking. Yeah, but topic, writing a script, title of the video, and thumbnail. These are the 4 things that I do in the first week. Then the second week, which we're in right now, is filming the video. And then the third week is editing, and the fourth week is uploading and SEO and all that stuff that comes with it. And like that, I don't get overwhelmed, because you can see on my YouTube channel I didn't post that frequently at the end of last year, and I want to change that. But I don't want to overwhelm myself with I'm gonna post every week. Like, at the moment it wouldn't even be doable for me to post every week. So that's why I said I post 1 video every month until July, and when July rolls around we're gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna keep on posting, I know that, but my thinking was we're gonna see, okay, I posted every month, what can I do now? Because I want to post more than every month, but at the moment there's kind of not a lot of space to do it every month, to do it more. So I wanted to do until July, and then in July we're gonna see, can I post every 2 weeks? So that would be kind of the thing that I really would like, to post every 2 weeks, and then maybe we could see if even every week would be doable. Depends on my load at school, and maybe, yeah, all that stuff. But yeah, that's it. Why is it important? For me it is important to grow my YouTube career, to grow a community, to help you guys out there achieve your dreams and all that kind of stuff, and I really like doing that. And the desired outcome is getting back in the habit of posting, as we're doing right now. Exactly. And then the last goal I have to study at least 2 hours every week on my school tasks. So right now I study way more than 2 hours every week because we have exam season, like there's nothing else to do. There's a lot else to do, but I need to study more than 2 hours a week to get my stuff done. Exactly. So that is kind of clear. I also plan my week ahead, plan my study sessions, and then I plan the topic on my study session and what I want to achieve in that session. And so far it has really worked out pretty well. Yeah, I think that was it for the first part of the video, because that were my 3 main goals. And now I want to show you my vision board. My vision board I actually just finished 20 minutes ago. And oh, I just found a picture that isn't glued on yet. Oopsies. But it isn't my aesthetic prettiest vision board, but it is, I think it is the best vision board that I made according to my goals. Because as you can see, I have everything on there that I want, and I have, yeah, I'm kind of proud of it. But as you see, the white round, maybe I thought when my exam season is done, I could print out some more pictures and stick them around here, or cut here off. I'm not sure yet, but it kind of looks like a frame. Doesn't even look that bad. Yes, but I'm gonna show you now my vision board. So that is my vision board. As you can see, there are kind of 4 main things on it. So over here in that corner, we of course have my content creation, which is the primary thing I think I'm gonna focus on. And here we also have my marketing career. These are the 2 professions I kind of want to chase, so I got them right in that corner. And then down here we have some gym, a lot of running, because as I said, all of them is running, and also some strength training, because I don't want to lose that. Here we got a cute quote that I thought it was cute. Yeah. And here we also got some time with our friends, and here I only have 1 picture of self-care. Normally I do more than 1 picture in self-care, but yeah, as I said, it is a bit an simple vision board, as you could say. In the middle, of course, I have a quote. I thought it was the most fitting for this year. Life isn't about finding yourself, it is about creating yourself. Exactly. I love that. And then over here in that corner, we got some baking. And then we got moving out, because I want to move out this year and I want to move in with my boyfriend. So we got a lot of moving in stuff and buying stuff from IKEA and some couples cooking, and I think it's really cute. And then on the last corner down here, that is a bit the ugliest one because of the white gaps. Sorry for that. But of course we got the studying, and I think that's one of the biggest parts this year for me. Yes. This is my goal planning pack, by the way. I hope you can see it. As you can see, for the YouTube video I didn't put the action steps in here, but I got them on my whiteboard. And yeah, I think that was it. That was how I planned my goals. That was my vision board. And yeah, I was so excited to show you this. And yeah, that are the 3 main things that I'm gonna focus on this year. Of course, there are little teeny tiny goals, as you could say. For example, I just realized that I want to focus more on my night routine, so that is something that I'm up to, that I'm really trying to improve. The last 2 days now I have been doing meditation, but the days before I haven't, and I really felt really sluggish, and I could feel it, and that's why I'm gonna get back into it, because the night before determines your morning after. And I really experienced it this week. Yeah, but I think that is my wrap up for this video. I hope you could take something with you. I hope my goal planning could help you, could give you some inspiration for your own goals. And I really hope you can achieve all your goals and all your dreams. And thank you so much for watching. It means a lot to me. And I'll see you